In this video, we are going to talk about the importance of content readability in on-page SEO. So how you can improve the readability of your content and how it is important for on-page SEO. We are going to cover all that in this video. So let's dive in. Hi, my name is Ankit and welcome to Maxi3 YouTube channel where we talk about everything related to WordPress. And if you want to learn more about that, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. If you are concentrating on organic SEO for your website or for your blog, then you must be aware that Google is now taking Core Web Vitals as one of the major ranking factors for any website. And when we talk about Core Web Vitals, then readability plays a very important role in that. Now on the internet, you can find a lot of information about Core Web Vital, and searchenginegeneral.com is one of the reputed sites to cover all these topics. And here it says for Core Web Vitals, you need to have the mobile friendliness, and which means your content should have a good readability. And when we talk about readability, there are various factors that can affect or involved while optimizing the readability of your content. So here are some points or measures that you can take on your website to improve the content readability, which in turn will help the organic SEO for your website. And number one in our list is general readability analysis. Take a look at these two content samples, and by this you can easily tell which one of them is looking more readable. So the basic rule of thumb for good readability score is to have various sections and paragraphs in your content so that your content won't look a big giant wall of characters. Point number two is the language of the content. Now by the language, I mean that whatever content you are writing for your blog post or for your website should be in a very simple language so that a 7th grade student can also understand what you have written. And the easier it is for the reader to read and understand your content, the better on-page SEO score your content will get. Point number 3 is to answer the search intent. Now this one is probably one of the most important points. So whenever you are writing a piece of content for your website, you are focusing on a particular keyword, which is your target keyword or your focus keyword for that content. And if you want to get ranked in search engines, then you need to make sure that your article or your content is actually satisfying the user search intent. So we have covered a lot about this user search intent in our last 2 videos. So you can go ahead and watch all those videos. The link will be in the I button above and the video description below. So the basic idea is that if your content is able to satisfy the reader and he or she is able to find the answers from your content, then it surely gets ranked in a readability score as well as in the search engine ranking. So the basic idea is that if your content is satisfying the user search intent or it is able to answer the question of the user who is searching something online and lands up on your article, then your content is not just getting a high readability score, it will also get a high ranking in search engine results. Point number 4 is very directly related to readability, and that is using simple and basic fonts. So imagine a website with all these calligraphy and stylish fonts which got all the relevant information that you want, but the website or the blog owner make it so hard for you to read it by using these fancy fonts. So make sure you use as much basics as font you can so that it is easy to understand and read for anyone. And with that, you can easily get a good readability score. And point number 5 is using a good and clean theme. Now this one is directly related to point number 4. And in the same way, you need to make sure that you use a theme or a web page that is not very distracting, do not have too much of fancy ads, and it also not having some very odd color scheme. So make sure you make your content as clean as possible so that it will look as clean and elegant as possible. And as mentioned before, your font and your theme will play a very important role in your readability score, and which in turn is directly related to your Core Web Vital scores. So if you are using WordPress, then you can surely go ahead and use Yoast and Rank Math SEO. They do have the readability score and they do suggest how you can improve that. But along with that, I would highly recommend that you try the tools like Hemingway app, which will not just help you avoid the grammatical and spelling mistakes, but it also do a very good analysis of readability of your content. So I hope with these points you will be able to improve the readability score of your content, and in turn you will surely see some improvements in your SEO ranking as well. So if you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to learn more about SEO for WordPress websites, then make sure you watch our complete playlist. The link is in the I button above and the video description below. And if you want to learn about WordPress in general, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.